What do you see? An average hotel? Look closer. The walls hide secrets. I see a town's landmark with elegant and mysterious stories that are still screaming to be heard. At this hotel, it's not about the beauty that you can see, it's about what you cannot see.
After all those years, it was just unexplainable.
I was locked down in the inside of the closet.
They did a seance in the wine cellar once, and ever since that day, it has never been the same.
Something's on fire, something's smoking. So we all ran down there, and it smelled like somebody had lit a book of matches and blew it out. But there was nobody around to do that. We couldn't find any smoke, just that smell. We had some guests staying in room 242, and when they came to check out the next day, they said that they woke up in the middle of the night and there was a little girl standing at the foot of their bed. And they had said that they had even called that night and asked the front desk if there were any little kids walking around the hallway because they saw the little girl, got up, and she was gone. So working at night with a night auditor, we would have to go down the mirrored staircase to our computer room at night. You walk down the hallway, there's a mirror at the end of the hallway. She would tell me walking down there, never look at that mirror. And I asked her why I wouldn't be able to look at the mirror. And she said, if you do, you'll see someone standing in the mirror. So just never look at it. So even to this day, when I walk down there, I dodge the mirror. I cannot look at that mirror.
There was a woman getting her hair done at our local salon and came up to the desk and told me I had no idea that you guys had ghosts. She says, I am on the 5th floor and I heard my toilet rattling. I couldn't figure it out. I kept hearing it. My phone rang and wouldn't let her talk. And when I answered our phone, it was always somebody hanging up. We have, at that time, about 12 phone lines. About 8 lit up all at the same time. Every time she kept trying to talk. Her face was so pale that I had to tell her that it was okay, but she was pretty shook up about the whole evening.
Room 221, I'd say that's the most haunted room, according to the stories that we've heard from people. There is an old story that goes back to a sea captain and his mistress that they used to stay here at the hotel. And as the story goes, the mistress was actually murdered here at the hotel. And if you were to go up to room 221, there's this picture, like this old painting of a lady. And the story goes that that's a picture of the mistress that was murdered at the hotel.
So when we were staying in the old side, she had told me, she said, Mom, this room just feels different than our other room. And I assumed it's because it was smaller in the old side. And I go, oh, it's because it's a smaller room. And she just so serious with a look on her face, looked straight at me and said, no, it feels like there's somebody else in the room with us. I don't even think she knows what ghosts are. And that was really hard to stay in the room the rest of the night after hearing that. I was just nervous. It was hard to go to sleep after feeling that my daughter felt a ghost in the room.
About 4 years ago, I was a desk clerk and I checked a guest in. He, normal standard, went to his room, came out about 20 minutes later, left for the evening, went to watch a movie, came back. On his way back, passed by the desk and told me good night. I said, I'll see you in the morning. Within maybe not even 10 minutes, he comes running back down to the front desk and tells me, I cannot stay here. I need to go.